standing under a red-tinged moon. 96% already gone. Sturgeon moon holding his breath, while I measure how long I can keep this virgin underwater. Poker face cracked under bayou lights. Used to talk like the whole gang was mine. Now I'm just counting the shuttle crawling across the face. They say the whole thing went pop fine. I'm watching what happens when the light finally cuts out. Is that the old self talking? It just told me it's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Under the sturgeon, under the shadow, under the glow that ain't really a glow. I'm ready to go. Drop the weight, drop the pose. Let the eclipse do what the daylight never could. Everything I touched used to turn gold. Now it just turns quieter. Ashes still apply, but the dust looks different under red light. I stopped needing the room to prove it. Still pour the shot, but the toast changed to whatever's left when most of the old face disappears. I can already feel the change starting. Hold the breath, let the pressure tell you what's still true. When the shadow passes, you either rise or you stay under. I'm choosing the rise, but I'm taking the silence with me. Still trying to find the balance in the dark. I'm ready to go. Under the sturgeon, under the shadow, blood moon, witness by you night. Nothing left to perform. I'm ready. Let it cover, let it pass. Let it leave what it needs to leave. The pattern was already there. Came up from under the red tinged dark. Most of the old face already gone. Pressure still sitting in the chest, but the water's starting to thin. I held the breath as long as I could. Let the shadow finish what it came to do. The silence I took with me down there is the same silence I'm using now. Something's shifting in the black. Something's clawing its way back. I rise through the red and through the black. I rise with whatever's left on my back. I rise, not to beg and not to ask. I rise, I was never meant to last, but I rise. Yeah, I felt the moon pull harder. I felt the shadow lean in. The night came down like judgment, but it couldn't keep me in. Every scar turned into a map. Every bruise became a door. Stopped waiting for the surface light and became what I went under for. Something's breaking in the black. Something's coming back. I rise through the red and through the black. I rise, whatever's left on my back. I rise, not to beg and not to ask. I rise, I was never meant to last, but I eclipse me. Try to hide the light, I still know my name. In the middle of the night, you can call it ending, you can call it death. I call it the moment I take my next breath. I rise through the red and through the black. I rise, whatever's left on my back. I rise, not to beg and not to ask. I rise, I was never meant to last. I rise, break the surface, I rise. I watched the old version move under the red light that never fully left. Same face, different weight behind the eyes, like something that already finished its work. I stayed quiet and let it happen, counted the ways it stopped looking like me. The water still clung to the edges, but the shape was already changing. I didn't try to stop it, I just watched it leave. I watched you change in the house the shadow built. I watched you change into something I could finally live with. Not better, not cleaner, just further from what I carried down there. I watched you change. Every scar I used to hide started reading like a map I didn't need anymore. The voice I used to answer to got quieter every time the light shifted. I rose, but part of me stayed under, and the part that stayed under started shedding while I wasn't looking. Now it barely answers to the old name. I didn't try to hold it, I just watched it leave. I watched you change in the house the shadow built. I watched you change into something I could finally live with. Not better, not cleaner, just further from what I carried down there. I watched you change. Smaller than it used to be, still moving, still mine, but less and less the one that went under. I don't need it to stay, I just need it to see go. I watched you change in the house the shadow built. I watched you change into something I could finally live with. Trying to find a balance. Came up with the silence still in my chest. Old version mostly gone but not completely. The ground feels different under my feet, like it hasn't decided if it'll hold me yet. I rose, I watched the change happen. Now I'm standing in the space between what I carried down there and whatever this is supposed to be. Not falling, not flying, just trying to stay level. Trying to find a balance in the dark that has hasn't fully left. Trying to find a balance between the weight I dropped and the quiet I kept. Not who I was, not yet who I'm becoming. Just trying to find a balance. Some days the armor feels too heavy. Some days it feels like it's the only thing keeping me upright. I still catch my reflection, looking for the face that went under. It doesn't answer the same way anymore, but it hasn't fully left the room either. I'm learning how to stand without leaning on either version. Not drowning, not clean, just trying to stay level. Trying to find a balance in the dark that hasn't fully left. Trying to find a balance between the weight I dropped and the quiet I kept. Not who I was, not yet who I'm becoming. Just trying to find a balance. Already passed, the rise already happened. Now it's just a long part where nothing is finished and everything is still moving. I'm not asking for solid ground, I just need to stop tipping. Trying to find a balance in the dark that hasn't fully lived. Trying to find a balance between the weight I dropped and the quiet I kept. Not who I was, not yet who I'm becoming. Just trying to find a balance. Still looking, still adjusting, still here. I used to think the shadow was the event, and I thought the rise was the point. Then the change and the search for balance. Each one felt like the center while I was in it. Now the line looks different from here. A long curve I was already on. Before the red light, before the water, before I decided to go under. It was never just one moment, it was the shape the whole time. This is the parabola, the long arc I couldn't see while I was busy surviving the middle. Every drop, every rise, every quiet adjustment was already written into the curve. I wasn't lost, I was just inside it. I carried up with me, the weight I finally set down, the face that changed while I watched. Even the nights I couldn't stay level, all of it belongs to the same motion. I kept looking for the lesson, when the pattern was the lesson. Slow, patient, already in progress. Never just one moment, it was the shape the whole time. This is the parabola, the long arc I couldn't see while I was busy surviving the middle. Every drop, every rise, every quiet adjustment was already written into the curve. I wasn't lost, I was just inside it. just inside it. Still inside it. The curve continues, and so do I. Came up through the red and the black, dropped the weight, watched the change, found some balance. Recognized the long curve I was on, and still there's this one thing that's just out of reach. No matter how far the shadow pulled me, no matter how clean the surface felt, it's still there. I can see it, I just can't hold it. Something I can never have. Even after the rise, even after the quiet, even after I stop performing, it's still the one thing that doesn't come up with me. Something I can never have. I stopped asking the old questions, I stopped needing the old proof. I learned how to stand on a new ground, but this one stays in the deeper water. Not a wound exactly, more like a door that never fully opened. I can put my hand on it, I just can't walk through. I can feel it, I just can't keep it. Something I can never have. Even after the rise, even after the quiet, even after I stop performing, it's still the one thing that doesn't come up with me. Something I can never have. Maybe it's supposed to stay down there. Maybe the reaching is the point. I don't need to solve it anymore. I just need to stop pretending it's going to surface. Something I can never have. Even after the rise, even after the quiet, even after everything, it's still one thing that doesn't come up with me. Something I can never have. Still reaching, still here, still without it.